So hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we are going to um, improve the collectible system. And what we will do is we will make them randomly appear in the map, and then you need to eat the food, right? So how you can do that? So basically first we will add a empty node to the scene. So you can also use this node, but I don't want it. So let's add node 2D to our project, and what it will do, it will basically um, contain every obstacle that we will spawn on the map. So let's delete all these obstacles here for now. And so this is the collectible, and so let's go on the test scene here. And in the test scene, what we will do is we will spawn it. So we need a spawn timer, and so let's add a timer here. And so this is, let's make it as spawn timer, and let's you can see this is collectible and this is the timer. So we will need the timer in our script, and we need the collectibles in our script too. And then, so how you can spawn things in Godot? So you need to, in order to spawn things in Godot, you need to uh, basically create instance of the scenes. So for we have the collectible, so we need to create an instance of the scene. So how you can do that? So first you need to go on your scene, which is the collectible scene, and we will hold, and you can see it created the preload of the scene, right? And make sure it should be on ready, and I don't like make it constant, so let's set this to on ready where. And so let's create the spawn. So let's add spawn collectible function, spawn collectible function. So, and what we will do is we will first create a instance of the collectible. So let's add this as food equals to collectible dot instantiate. It will create the instance of that collectibles node, and now we need to set the position of the food. So we will, okay, so we need a random position in the viewport. So if you are not familiar with the viewport, so you can see the max width is 1280 and the max height is 720. So we will basically use the that to in order to create some random positions, right? So what we will do is we will set the food dot position equals to vector 2. So we will use the vector 2, and we will use the randf function. And you can see if I click on this randf function, it will show you. So we can use randf range as well. Okay, so let's use the randf range function. So randf range, so this should be the width, I guess. So let's add a width, so we can set this from 0 to 1280. And um, we will set random f range to 720. Okay, so 0 to 720. So this will be the max uh, y direction, right? So this will be the position every time we will spawn it, and then we will use this collectible. So for that, let's use the collectibles dot add child food. You can also basically add and do it, so you can also do that as well. So let's try to spawn the collectible. So let's go and use the function ready. So function underscore ready, and let's add basically spawn the collectible. And let's run the scene here. So you can see we got one collectible here, right? So we need to spawn them every time the timer um, the timer finished, right? So we will set the wait time to, let's say we will set the wait time to 2 seconds. And so um, so how you can do that, you can basically start the timer when you spawn the collectible. So we will just use the spawn timer. So let's use the spawn timer dot start, and it will start, and we will go on the node, and once it's finished, what it will do is it will spawn the collectible again. Spawn, sorry, not spawn timer, it should be spawn collectible. So it will spawn the collectible again, and it will again start the timer as well. So now let's go, let's see how it will work. And okay, so there is no collectible, I guess. Let's just spawn one more. Okay, so we got one collectible, we got two. All right, let's spawn. Okay, so I guess they are spawning outside the window as well, so we will fix it, don't worry about that. You can see they are spawning. Okay, so for that, let's fix that as well. So this is a very I think 0. So if every time the collectible spawns here or here or here, it is not visible. So how you can set that? So for that, let's start with 10. Let's start with 10 again. And for 720, let's set this to 700. And for the 1280, let's set this to 1200. So it will spawn, it should spawn it perfectly. Okay, nice. Now it's spawning inside the window. Okay, it should be spawned inside the window, right? So it's waiting 2 seconds, and then it is spawning. I guess it should spawn more. Yeah, nice. Okay, we got some more of the collectibles. Nice. So yeah, that's how it works. Okay. And if you want it to spawn 5 collectibles every time, so you can also do that. You can just repeat this thing with 5 times, but I don't want it, so I will just keep it like it as, so it will spawn one collectible each time, right? And now I think it looks good. So what we will do is, what we can do is, I think there are a lot of stuff to do for now. What I should do? Okay, so I think now we need to add some sound effects, and we will do that in the next video. So thanks for watching. Let's meet in the next video.